Howdy, hello, it's David Rector here, your host for Retro-Spectives, where I take us on a lovely dawdle back in time to several centuries ago. Many decades ago, and unearth some musical gems which certainly helped shape this writer, this gay person, and this culture vulture. I'm not sure of which I am most endowed. Those qualities. I'm back with another curioso. I'm not sure that is a word, but I'll use it anyway. I have gathered some more two-hit wonders, inventively titled Two Hit Wonders Part 2. Get it? Yep. You can all go Google yourselves in the loveliest way possible to see if I am telling porkies or the truth about these acts. Or if you don't give a damn, that's fine too. Either way, it is about the songs and the memories. So here goes. Get your goggles and snorkel as we're going down deep. We begin with Baby Steps. Actually, a band called The Babies.
Falling in love was the last thing I had on my mind. Holding you is a warmth that I thought I could never find. Just trying to decide or stay by your side. I know I could cry, I just can't find the answers to the questions that keep going through my mind. Hey babe, isn't it time? Life, it's your time to wait. Falling in love could be your mistake. Isn't it time? Life, it's your time to wait. Falling in love could be your mistake. I've seen visions of someone like you in my life. A love that's strong, reaching out, holding me through the darkest night. Just trying to decide or stay by your side. I don't want to cry, I just can't find the answers to the questions that keep going through my mind. Hey babe, isn't it time? Life, it's your time to wait. Falling in love could be your mistake. Isn't it time? Life, it's your time to wait. Falling in love could be your mistake. I feel a warmth in my heart and my soul that I never knew. This love affair gives me strength that I need just to get me through. Just wondering why. I know I could cry, and everything seems alright. I finally found the answers to the questions that keep going through my mind. Hey babe, isn't it time? It's time, you don't have to wait. I know it's time. This love could be your mistake. I know it's time. It's time, you don't have to wait. It must be time. This love could be your mistake. It must be time. It's time, you don't have to wait. Made up my mind.
The Babies were a British rock group who formed in the 1970s and scored a massive hit, especially here in Oz, with Isn't It Time, which I just played. Reaching pole position here. Interesting turn of phrase, that one. It was a top 15 in America and a no-show in their homeland. Within 18 months, a follow-up followed. Here it is.
Every time I think of you, it always turns out good. Every time I've held you, I thought you understood. People say a love like ours will surely pass, but I know a love like ours will last and last. But maybe I was wrong not knowing how our love should go. How our love should go. But I wasn't wrong not knowing how our love would grow. How our love would grow. And every time I think of you, every time I think of you, every single time, it always turns out good. Seasons come and seasons go, but our love will never die. Let me hold you, darling, so you won't cry. 'Cause people say that our love affair will never last, but we know a love like ours will never pass. But maybe I was wrong not knowing how our love should go. How our love should go. But I wasn't wrong not knowing how our love would grow. How our love would grow. And every time I think of you, every time I think of you, every single time, it always turns out people say a love like ours will surely pass, but I know a love like ours will last and last. But maybe I was wrong not knowing how our love should go. How our love should go. But I wasn't wrong not knowing how our love would grow. How our love would grow. Every time I think of you, every time I think of you, every time I think of you, it always turns out good. Every time I think of you, 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 every time.
Depending on which region you were housed in, the Babies managed 3 hits in the United States, 4 in Canada, none in England, and 2 down under. Hence my pronouncement that they are 2-hit wonders. Yep. Okay. Every Time I Think of You is not dissimilar to Isn't It Time. Funny that. It was penned by the same composers, but interestingly not members of the band. Just for transparency, they also achieved chart placements with Back on My Feet Again and Turn and Walk Away. Anyone? No, I didn't think so. But then I am recording this in my study with no one to argue, and that pesky inner voice from my promos is on assignment this week. For trivia buffs, the lead singer of the Babies was John Waite, who had a #1 million seller around the time my show, Friends of Dorothy, is set. Missing You, a power ballad. Go check it out. Sticking with the blokes, and this time from across the Atlantic. That was just one bloke. Bob Welch, and Ebony Eyes was his second single, and again a whopper here in Oz, spending a month in the #2 spot, but only hit #14 in his American homeland. It was a moody pop rock hit that garnered a lot of airplay, very radio friendly. More Bob Welch now with this 1979 track.
Like
Precious Love had more rhythm and a rockier vibe, and it performed pretty well in the States, but only a minor success here, despite getting lots of airplay. And it was his last hit. A one-time member of Fleetwood Mac, Bob Welch was an accomplished guitarist, songwriter, and of course a singer. I say was, as he tragically took his own life in 2012. Welch had a turbulent association with the legendary Fleetwood Mac, at one time suing them, and he blamed the band for his non-inclusion when they were inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. He eventually made peace with Mick Fleetwood, ascribing it more to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame than to the band. Fleetwood Mac began with a more bluesy style to their music, but the mid-70s arrival of Stevie Nicks and Lindsey Buckingham ushered in, not only for them, but for the entire culture, a new genre, adult-oriented rock, or middle of the road, exemplified by acts such as the Eagles, Linda Ronstadt, and even our own Little River Band. Speaking of the Eagles and Linda Ronstadt, a beautiful flaxen-haired vocalist, I think I got that right, called Nicolette Larson. She had appeared on recordings by Emmylou Harris, Neil Young, Little Feat, and the aforementioned Linda Ronstadt. Here is Nicolette's breakout hit. A Lot of Love by Nicolette Larson was a big success in America and a sizable hit here in Oz, but she won my heart well and truly. And it pains me to label her a two-hit wonder, as I collected all 8 of her original albums, as well as a compilation or 2. I went gaga over her. But Nicolette had a unique voice, not sweet, not husky, but interesting. And A Lot of Love just appealed to this old softie. Well, young, I was only 16. Many consider Nicolette Larson a one-hit wonder. Clutch the pearls! But she just squeaked into the American top 40 with this elegant duet from 1980. Those dulcet tones were courtesy of one Michael McDonald. Yes, a Doobie. Doobie Brother. The Doobie Brothers. Let Me Go Love was from Nicolette's sophomore offering In the Nick of Time, which is one of my all-time favourite top 10 albums. Every track, a winner. I'm not sure why other songs from it or her follow-up 80s long players did not yield her further success. In other episodes of Friends of Dorothy Retro-Spectives, I've shared that I had crushes on boys and girls. I always knew I was gay, but And I wasn't terribly confused by the crushes. It was more, I think it told me about my heart. It told me about my feelings. I'm really proud of that. And when I developed a crush on Nicolette Larson, again, I was 15, 16, and I knew I was gay. The feelings not about gender or even about sexuality, just feelings of love and feelings of belonging. And I know I've channeled a lot of that energy, using those terms, into my character Simon, who really is all heart, is all soul, is all poetry and song and dance, and he's the embodiment of that. So it was great to have these formative idols, formative pop stars, formative influences. It shaped me and has certainly shaped the writing. I was a huge fan of this lady until her untimely death in 1997, which saddened me greatly, as not only had I lost one of my true idols, but she was only 45 and left behind a young daughter. I treasure all my Nicolette Larson recordings. It seems as if most of the acts in this episode met premature ends, and sadly the next artist befell the same fate. That was Phil Seymour and his 1981 power pop Piece of Bliss. Boy, that was poppy. Precious to Me. That great song was not a huge success in America, but once again Australia had great taste, and it flew up our charts all the way to number 6. This song transports me back to a specific time and place, and so I really wanted to share it as part of the soundtrack to coming out and feeling more compelled to act upon my sexuality and its need to be expressed. It's the summer of 1981-82. My hormones were racing. I was not ready to come out, but I knew what I was. This song does remind me of a teen romance I was having, and I cherished it. Those elements are all on show in this lovely pop hit. And here's another. This song was a cover, but Phil's treatment of Let Her Dance was just perfection. Originally recorded by the Bobby Fuller 4 some 16 years earlier, I still have Phil's version on my iPod. So glorious is it, and it still fills me with energy, motivation and joy. What else could I ask of my pop music? Losing his battle with lymphoma at the age of just 41 in 1993, this was a talented life cut short. There are many songs bearing his name on YouTube and on my channel, Dave in Progress 3. Plug, plug. That artist was Phil Seymour. I hope you've enjoyed the music featured in this controversial episode of Two Hit Wonders, Part 2. Some are frauds, one-hit wonders masquerading as two, others resplendent with more than a pair of hits, but that I have rationalised didn't matter. And it doesn't. It's all about the music and the importance it had at the time and in the many, many, many years since. I feel blessed to have had songs so wondrous and memorable to be able to speak of nearly half a century later. Until next time, and there will be a next time, keep listening, keep loving, keep laughing, and keep living. Not necessarily in that order. This has been Friends of Dorothy Retro-Spectives. The copyright is 2025, and the music is used under fair dealing.